as we all start to get a little bit merry because Christmas is just around the corner, focus is starting to switch to the transfer market. And I'm going to take a look today at Chelsea, and then we're going to do a buy, keep or sell special. It's not really special, it's just Chelsea. Let's roll the VT. That's right, folks, back once again with another buy, keep or sell. Today, we're going to take a look at Chelsea. That's Abramovich's bad boys, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, smash the old subscribe button, get bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Premier League related, World Football related. We're all here on Roski. That's right, let's head into the vortex. That is my buy, keep or sell cauldron. And we're going to go through Chelsea, the first team, one by one. The players anyway, and put them in one of three categories: buy, keep, or sell. Obviously, we're not gonna. The majority of them won't be considered buys because they're already on Chelsea's books. So we're gonna kick it all off with backup goalkeeper, Argentinian mastermind between the sticks, Willy Caballero, 37 years of age now. His contract must be running out. He's been in for this is his third season at Chelsea. I only played like a handful of games, maybe 5 or 6 games total. I would say he's likely to be sold, but I think they'll keep him on the books throughout this transfer window, and he will be provide a bit of reassurance for Lampard. And he's gonna. So I'm gonna keep him. He might not get any more game time than he is because Kepa is quite young and decent as well. So Willie will stay, but I think if we did this in for the summer, he'll be on his way out. Willian. It's been linked with moves to Barcelona and Real Madrid as well in recent years, particularly the past 18 months. So he could be tempted with a move out there. But again, Chelsea were not in a position to buy any players in the summer, but that transfer ban has been lifted. So I'm expecting a few faces to come in because they went through the summer without bringing anybody of Lampard's asking, so he's just had to deal with the players that he's had. Could Willian be on his way out? Maybe. You know what? I'm on the fence here. I've got a little cheat sheet of players that I've already earmarked to go out, but I'm on the fence with Willian. Can we get back to him? I'm gonna put him in. I'm gonna put him up here, just out of shot. He's staying right there. He's on the coach. Tammy Abraham. He's been scoring goals. He's in the England fold. He's very young. Did bits last season for out on Aston Villa, but he's scoring goals. He ain't going anywhere. Again, I think him and Lampard get on well. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, another Brit or an Englishman anyway. Okay, next up we have Ruben Loftus-Cheek. He's actually ruled out with an injury at the moment, so he's not really getting much, if any, game time whatsoever. Is he played with injuries? Because of the injuries, he's not getting any attention. He's not getting game time. He's not going to go anywhere. He'll stay just put. So for the time being, RLC will stay just there. Next up we have matey boy Barkley. First name is Ross, of course it is. In the England fold once again, formerly of Everton. He scored a few goals last season. Not really set the place to light this season. Just the six matches, 5 from the bench. Again, there are a few players that have been earmarked for departure. He is definitely not one of them, despite him not being a regular face or a regular starter for Lampard. He still offers something that is going to be hard to replace, so he'll stay. Next up we have Reece James, phenomenal season last season for Wigan last year in the Championship. Has come in and done okay so far in the transition, 19 years of age, right back, strong sort of player as well, a very good future for him. I don't see him going anywhere. He may go on loan if they decide to strengthen that area, but to be honest with you, I don't think so. I think he's going to be the backup right back for Chelsea, or continue to be. Now I've lined up Pedro here. Pedro has played 4 games so far, according to my stats. I think Lampard would be prepared to listen to offers for Pedro. I don't know where he could go. He might go back to Spain, but I just don't think he fits in the mold. Now that the reins have been released and Lampard can go out and spend some money, he could look to bring in a younger, more hungry, more dynamic replacement, which I've already lined up for Pedro. So he's done. I'm out. I'm binning him. Next up we have Oliver Giroud, another questionable player. He needs football if he wants to go to the Euros for France. Played for Arsenal, obviously. He's been at Chelsea a couple of seasons now. Again, a move to France may beckon for him, so I've put him on the shit list as well. And again, maybe I've lined up a striker to come in. I can't remember if I did or not, but definitely, I think they definitely need a striker. Take out Giroud. You're pinning your hopes on Tammy Abraham. I can't remember if I've got to replace. Have I got a striker? Hey producer, have I got a striker lined up? I don't think so. Next up, N'Golo Kante, phenomenal player. Premier League winner with Chelsea, and of course with Leicester City, so he's remaining. Batshuayi, again, he's played actually 11 times for Chelsea, just the one goal this season for them, according to my stats. You could easily put him there, but then you would definitely need to bring in a striker. But I'm going to keep him there. He's still young. What is he? 25? He's youngish. He's one of them. I think I've got him going to the Euros, but he needs game time if he wants to go. One of the surprises of the season is Mateo Kovacic, formerly of Real Madrid. Is he on loan, or is he part of the furniture now with Chelsea? He's staying. Mason Mount's come in and he's done okay as well. I'm trying to look for his stats on here. He's actually played 17 games, 5 goals for Chelsea this season. He'll continue to battle for Chelsea as well, and for some first-team spots. So Mason Mount will remain. Next up, we have Marcos Alonso. He is a left-back, and I've lined up a left-back for Chelsea to come on in to give him a bit of competition for that spot. But he'll stick around as well to offer a bit of variety and a bit of you know what, you need competition for places, whether it's goalkeeper, defender, or further forward. Kurt Zouma, again, it's actually come from strength. Formerly of Everton and Stoke on loan. He's come in. He's actually got 16 games for Chelsea so far. So it's a good haul for him, considering he was on the fringes under previous managers. Kepa, the goalkeeper, he ain't going anywhere. We'll push him up there. Look at that now, flipping Williams. In his business. Get over there, man. Get over there. Next up, Jorginho. He's actually playing quite a few games this season. Now that Sarri ball is over, he may have found a new lease of life with. I know he's pals with Sarri. He played him at Napoli and all that kind of good stuff. So he may be tempted with a reunion with Sarri ball over in Juventus to maybe shore up their title challenge. But I don't think so. I think he'll stay. For the most part, I think the majority of the key players are of less than 30 years of age will stay put at Stamford Bridge. I'm not gonna lie here. Tomori, great season again with Lampard last season at Derby in the England fold as well. I'm trying to see his stats. There he is, 11 starts for Chelsea this season, and he's only 21 years of age. Great sort of breakthrough season last season, and now he's just taking it from strength to strength. He ain't going nowhere. Next up, we have Emerson. That's how we say it. Emerson Palmieri. He's a defender as well, left back. Not really set the place on fire in my eyes. 10 starts for him. Again, him competing with Alonso for the left back. Again, I guess you can kind of use them in a bit more further forward if you want to be a bit adventurous with your formation. But Emerson Palmieri. Next up, we have Emerson Palmieri, or just Emerson to you and me. He's actually played 10 starts, made 10 starts for Chelsea since his arrival, or at the start of the season. Next up, we have Emerson. He's actually played 10 times this season for Chelsea. According to my stats, again, another left-back option. You could play further forward if you want to go there as well. He's in no question of going anywhere. I think he's okay for the time being. So I'm going to push him up there. Christian Pulisic, obviously to fill in the void for Eden Hazard, perhaps. Slow, rusty start to life in the Premier League, but he's finally clicked into top gear and he's looking decent. So he's going to stay put. Callum Hudson-Odoi, again, linked a lot last season with Bayern. I think he recently signed a new contract. Don't quote me on that. I'm not too sure, but there was talk about that. Will Bayern come back in again for him? Probably not. We'll have to see if that pans out. So Callum Hudson-Odoi will stay. English as well. And then we go for Cesar Azpilicueta, 29 years of age now. The forever young Azpilicueta's been at Chelsea for a long time. 29 years of age now. Again, right back option. Again, he's kind of ahead of the pecking order for with Reece James knocking on his door. So he's going to remain as well. Then we have the return of Antonio Rudiger, 26 years of age. Just 2 starts for him. I've not got him going anywhere. again, you would think they would just want to add some more quality instead of retract and take away. Because when you look at it, Zuma wasn't a regular last season. Tomori's breaking through. Rudiger adds a bit of competition as well, alongside another guy, Christensen, which are probably, there he is, right on hot on his heels. So those guys will remain. 4 centre-backs, perhaps. Let's take a look at some of the potential players I'm going to bring in as well. Jadon Sancho, that's right. So if that guy comes in, then I'm for sure getting rid of this guy. I think that would be a good, you're bidding off 3 guys over the age of, 32? Willian, how old is Willian? Willian is 30, so he's still reasonably young. Still got a couple things. Giroud, how old is that fella? Giroud is 32, and Pedro is where's Pedro? There he is, 32 as well. So you're getting rid of some 3 old veterans, and you're bringing in a very, very exciting English prospect as well, Jadon Sancho, to come in there. Also, I've brought in, I'm going to try and bring in anyway, a former Chelsea player, Nathan Ake, much sought after player, absolutely having a great season for Bournemouth, despite them having some some team issues with not many players on their books, threadbare sort of squad. If the money's right, maybe there is a buyback clause, I don't know, but Nathan Ake would be a solid acquisition, not only for Chelsea, but for any other Premier League clubs. And if that was to happen, then we may see the departure of one of these 2 that could be tempted to go. Or who else was up there? Kurt Zouma. I think Zouma would more than likely stay, but I think one of these 2 could go. So let's just say we bring him in, and then maybe we'll get rid of this guy, Christensen. How old are you, fella? You're 23. How old's Rudiger? 26, right? Yeah, Christensen's been there a while. He had a couple of loan spells, and he did very well on loan. Ben Chilwell, again, sought after by a lot of Premier League clubs. Leicester are doing phenomenal right now. They're doing much better than Chelsea in the league. Would you swap that for as a Leicester City player to come here and play for a more established title-chasing team, or would you stick it out and maybe ride it and see what goes on with Leicester City? Big question marks about his future and a lot of other the key players of the Leicester formula. So if available, I think Chelsea should gobble that up and bring him in, and then you could also see the end of who else? The Emerson perhaps in the summer, and then maybe Alonso. Question marks on there. And they've gone for this guy, Dembele, formerly of Celtic, now of Olympique Lyon striker. He would replace Giroud. So you're going from one French striker to another, one with much more zing and pizzazz and definitely a bit more excitement to get those Chelsea fans back on the seats once again, to maybe push for more glories over the next few years. But that's just a quick look at what I think will happen, or should happen, or maybe will never even come close to happening for Chelsea. Give me your thoughts and opinions about this, and your own expectations of what you would like to see. The Christensen one and the Willian, the Sells, they were thrown in at the last minute. I was just looking at part of it, because there's a decent number of first team players in there. And then if you bring in a centre-back of Ake's ability, then you're going to have to pull one out. And then same deal for Chilwell. You might want to take a left-back out, but you know what? Yeah, so that's just my thoughts about it. Give me your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And we'll do it all again with another team, probably tomorrow. So make sure you come back and check out my opinion on maybe Tottenham Hotspur or Manchester City or whatever we got. But until then, make sure you give this video some love and make sure you smash that thumbs up, and also make sure you smash the subscribe. New videos pretty much every single day here on the channel, whether it is Buy, Keep or Sells, Premier League predictions, all that, or whether it is the mighty blue and white, the real mighty blue and white. Anyway, folks, I'm going to get out of here. Make sure you give this video some love. I'll see you next time. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.